Hey, do you need a dose of encouragement? Well, you have come to the right place. I'm Heidi Rue, and this is the Encourage Minute Podcast. Every single Monday, I share a 60-second story of inspiration to encourage your week. And here's today's Encourage Minute. A small-town Midwestern high school, he loved basketball, but he got cut 3 times from his high school basketball team tryouts. Well, in order to get his basketball in, he'd go and he'd play at open gym night. Well, one night there was this guy there and he was watching and he asked him to come to this casting call for a movie. So this high schooler thought, okay, sure, why not? Well, when he showed up, there were hundreds of people in line. So he waited and finally he gave up. He went to leave. Well, the casting director spotted him and he encouraged him to come back in and audition. Well, he did. They called him back the next day, and Maris Valanis ended up landing the star role of Jimmy Chitwood in Hoosiers. For someone that had never actually played high school basketball, Maris just wowed the crew with his one-take shots. He was amazing. Hoosiers was a really highly popular movie starring Gene Hackman about a small-town high school basketball team that a coach with a checkered past took to the championship. And Maris, he ended up moving to Hollywood afterwards to pursue acting because, of course, who wouldn't? But he ended up really struggling to book much outside of small things here and there. He eventually became a construction consultant. And he reflected in an interview that because he got the role in Hoosiers so easily, he took acting for granted, and he didn't really realize what it took to make a career. That was your Encourage Minute for today. Hoosiers came out when I was 5 years old, so I actually hadn't seen it, but I had heard so much about it, and Mike, my husband, he really encouraged me to watch it last fall, so we watched it together. And when I learned about Maris' story, I was so amazed. First of all, that not making his own basketball team didn't deter him from having a career based on his basketball skill. I mean, so many times we take a rejection as an absolute and an indication that we may have no future in it, and that was not true for Maris. In addition to that lesson, I know my acting friends are probably like, what the what? That would be a dream story. We sometimes hear these stories of people that seemingly have all the luck in the world, just being in the right place at the right time. And while those stories are incredible, it can be really discouraging if you're in the middle of the hustle. You may think, okay, seriously? I'm busting my butt over here, eating peanut butter sandwiches, driving a car with no heat or air, a window that's stuck. Personal experience, okay? But what you have to realize is that you are building a skill, the resilience, the foundation for something that is sustainable. Skipping steps in life may feel like you're getting ahead, but you can actually fall much easier skipping. Slam dunks don't equal success. I'll have another Encourage Minute for you next week. If you know of someone that would be encouraged from this story, just share it with them. And you can subscribe anywhere you can listen to podcasts, or you can follow on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn to see the video version. Remember, don't stop, get it.